Chapter 3. After they visit the zoo, Harry has to stay in his room for a long time. It's his longest punishment. When he could go out of his room again, summer holiday starts. Sometimes Dudley's friends visit their house. Their names are Piers, Dennis, Malcolm, and Gordon. They all like to beat Harry, so Harry always tries to be out of the house. After he wakes up, he goes downstairs. When he enters the kitchen, Uncle Vernon says, "Bring me the mails, they just arrived." There are three mails. The first one is a letter from Uncle Vernon's sister Marge. Second one looks like a bill. But the third one is a letter, and it's for Harry. Harry is surprised. He never received a letter before. He has no friends or relatives. There's no one, but there's a letter for him. It says, "Mr. Harry Potter, the room under the stairs." "Hurry up, boy," shouts Uncle Vernon. "Are you checking it for the letter bombs?" Then he laughs at his own joke. Harry goes back slowly and gives Uncle Vernon his bill and the letter. Then he sits down on the chair and slowly opens the letter. "Dad," says Dudley suddenly, "Harry has something." When Harry is opening the letter, Uncle Vernon comes and takes his letter. "That's mine," says Harry. "Who will write to you?" says Uncle Vernon and laughs. But when he opens the letter, his face turns red. He shouts, "Petunia!" Dudley wants to take the letter, but Uncle Vernon doesn't give it to him. Aunt Petunia takes the letter calmly, but when she reads the first sentence, she almost faints. "Oh my God, Vernon!" Uncle Vernon and Aunt Petunia look at each other. "I want to read that letter," shouts Dudley. "I want to read it," says Harry. "That's mine." "Get out of the room, both of you," shouts Uncle Vernon. He then gets both of them out of the room. After they are out of the room, they stay outside the room and listen. "Look at the address. They know that his room is under the stairs. How do they know it? Are they watching us?" "What should we do now, Vernon?" asks Aunt Petunia. "Should we write back and say no?" "No," says Uncle Vernon. "We won't give them any answer. We won't do anything." That evening, when Uncle Vernon comes back from work, he visits Harry's room under the stairs. He never visited Harry's room before. "Where's my letter?" asks Harry. "Who's writing to me?" "It was a mistake. Someone sent you a letter by mistake," says Uncle Vernon. "It was not a mistake," says Harry. "It said Mr. Harry Potter, room under the stairs." "Silence!" shouts Uncle Vernon. Then he says, "About this room, you're now too big for this small room. Petunia and I talked about it. Maybe you should move into Dudley's second bedroom." "Why?" says Harry. "Don't ask questions," shouts Uncle Vernon. "There are 4 bedrooms in their house. One for Uncle Vernon and Aunt Petunia, one for visitors, and Dudley has 2 bedrooms. Dudley sleeps in one of them, and the second bedroom has his old toys. When he is moving to his new room, Harry doesn't have to go up and down many times, because he doesn't have many things, so he moves to his room quickly. Next morning at breakfast, Dudley is angry because his father gave one of his bedrooms to Harry. On the other hand, Uncle Vernon is trying to be nice to Harry. When the mail arrives, Uncle Vernon tells Dudley to go and bring the mails. When Dudley goes there, he shouts, "There is another one, Mr. Harry Potter, small's bedroom, 4 Private Drive." Harry and Uncle Vernon both run to Dudley at the same time, but Uncle Vernon takes the letter first and tells Harry, "Go to your room." Harry walks around in his room. Someone knows that he didn't get his letter. He even knows that he moved into a new room. When the letter comes next time, he will get it, Harry promises to himself. When the alarm rings at 6 o'clock, he turns it off quickly because he doesn't want to wake them up. He quietly goes downstairs. When he's going to the door, he steps on something soft. "Ah!" shouts Uncle Vernon. Harry stepped on Uncle Vernon's face. Uncle Vernon was sleeping beside the door because he didn't want Harry to get the letter. In the morning, 3 letters arrive. All 3 are for Harry, but Uncle Vernon takes all of them. Then he blocks the mail slot. On Friday morning, 12 letters arrive. Because letters cannot come through the mail slot, letters are coming from everywhere. Uncle Vernon doesn't go to work today. He's staying home and burning all the letters. After that, he blocks all the halls in the house. Now, letters couldn't come in, but letters still arrive next morning. On Sunday morning, Uncle Vernon is really happy because there is no mail on Sundays. But suddenly, one letter comes through the chimney and hits Uncle Vernon in the face. Next, almost 30 or 40 letters come through the chimney. Harry tries to get one of them, but couldn't because Uncle Vernon is holding his both arms. "Come down here in 5 minutes," Uncle Vernon shouts. "We're leaving this house." 5 minutes later, they all get in the car and go away. Where are they going? They don't know. Even Aunt Petunia doesn't ask about it because she's too afraid. They don't eat anything all day. At night, they stay in a hotel. Dudley and Harry are in one room, and Uncle Vernon and Aunt Petunia are staying in another room. Next morning, they have a small breakfast. When they are eating their breakfast, a woman comes and asks, "Is there Harry Potter here? We have almost 100 letters for him." Harry tries to get the letter, but he couldn't. Uncle Vernon goes with her and takes all the letters. They're again in the car. Where are they going? Only Uncle Vernon knows. "Today's Monday," Dudley tells his mother. "I want to watch TV tonight." Harry thinks, if today's Monday, tomorrow is my 11th birthday. But he won't be happy tomorrow because they don't celebrate his birthday. Uncle Vernon smiles. He says, "I found a perfect place. Look at that." He's pointing at the big rock in the middle of the sea. There's one house on that big rock. They get on the boat and go to the house. They get in the house and it looks terrible. It's cold and dusty. Uncle Vernon tries to start fire, but he couldn't. Then he smiles. He brings out all of Harry's letters and starts fire with them. Uncle Vernon is happy because he thinks that no one can come to this place. At night, it's raining. Uncle Vernon, Aunt Petunia, and Dudley are all sleeping. Only Harry is awake. Soon he will be 11. When it's 11:55, there is a noise outside. When it's 11:59, noise becomes louder. And then at 12 o'clock, boom, someone is knocking on the door.